Hello everybody!
Hi, it's December. Merry Christmas.
Christmas is here. As our friends would say, Christmas is starting now.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So hello everybody, welcome to Q&A, which is awesome. You guys have been sending in loads of Christmas. We've made this one a festive one today, haven't we?
So we've wore the appropriate attire.
I'm a penguin.
I'm a Christmas pudding.
Yeah, she is.
Hey.
Hey! We want to say thank you to everybody for submitting all your questions in, and we've only selected a few just to get through, but let's get through. The first one is, hi guys, if anything, what was a bit of a letdown on your last trip to Florida, and on the flip side, what blew you away?
What really disappointed me?
Yes.
Kong.
King Kong.
Yeah.
The ride, but the queue was really fun.
The queue was brilliant. Don't get me wrong. Like, the hype and everything was really good. The ride is good, but it's far too short.
Yes.
It is far too short. And I was like, this is really awesome. And then I was like, please tell me that's not the exit. Oh my God, that's the exit. What's just happened? There's a few things that are unexplained, and I feel like I was in the middle of an argument. That's
true.
the best way to describe that ride.
We were just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah. What blew you away?
I'd probably say the Tree of Life.
Yes.
The lighting of the Tree of Life,
Yeah.
that blew me away because it was stunning. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
The projections of it at night, and it happens about, every 15 minutes?
Yeah,
and
every
there's
15
I think there's 2 or 3 clips,
Yeah.
2 or 3 sort of stories. The best way to describe it, have you just farted?
No?
It really stinks.
I've done nothing. I have just been standing here,
It really stinks.
chilling my beans and everything. The beans have been... Is that pumpkin?
Yes. Okay, right. So the best way to describe these shows is just little animal stories. The best way to really describe that feeling inside is when you watch the Gruffalo for the first time on Christmas Day, and you kind of get that really warm sort of tingly feeling, and it's like, oh, this is really sweet. That's exactly how it feels.
Also, when before the show started, they had the projection, you saw that the animals that were carved in the Tree of Life,
Yeah.
they moved and they kind of did a movement, and then they stopped and carried on. It was really, really good. Blew me away.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Very good.
Thank you very much for the question. Will you be going to Hyde Park for Winter Wonderland?
Oh, we will try.
We'll try, yeah. We'll probably go for the day.
Yeah,
Or the
we've
night.
had a really bad experience a few years back, and my anxiety did not do very well with it. So that's why I've always been putting it off. But it does look amazing, every year as it's gone on. There's always been new things that are happening. So maybe we will go in there and check it out in the morning, or in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But not at night.
Last time we went there, literally we were like sardines in a tin. We were just
And it was
shuffling.
gridlocked, and it was the very first time I've ever been to it, and it was pretty much that moment when I was just like, this is the last time I'm ever gonna go here.
We did get some really cool decorations that were like personalised ones that you can do, and there was really cool, we were in a bar, we were having drinks with our friends. It was just the sort of late in the evening, it was getting really busy, but
Yeah.
we'll definitely go, like Steph said.
We're gonna try and fit it into our Vlogmas. We're definitely going to try, because we are in London quite a few times.
Yes.
So we're going to try and at least walk through it, at least. So,
It's like an early morning walkthrough.
Yeah.
So yeah, but thank you very much for the question. What's your favourite Christmas film and why? I can answer this.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Yeah.
Mine is Jingle All the Way.
Really?
With Arnold Schwarzenegger. I love that
I can't
film.
remember if I've actually seen that.
It's so cheesy, it's so silly, but I love it. I remember watching it as a kid and I absolutely adored it, and I was hooked ever since. And you showed me National Lampoon Christmas, and I loved it. It was really fun. I can see why people love it.
He can understand now that
all
my
those
little quotes that he said, he was like, oh, that's really funny, and he realises, wait, you've just plagiarised all of that. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, literally, we can relate, our family can relate so much to it, with some of the things about choosing your tree, trying to put the tree up. We've not had a squirrel in the living room yet,
Not yet.
but there's always a place for it.
Yeah, the reason why I love Jingle All the Way is because I love the fact of the parent trying to get the gift for the gift that every kid wants for Christmas. And I can imagine my parents, probably when I was young, getting that kid. And I can imagine probably my parents in some sort of those scruffles. Well, you haven't seen it, but when you do see it, you'll understand, you'll laugh. But I love that film, it's so fun. But thank you very much for your question.
Thank you.
Are there any American holiday traditions that you've brought home with you?
I think there's more Halloween, I think. because we don't really celebrate it as much over in the UK.
Yeah.
But there is quite a lot of American traditions that are coming over to the UK.
American Halloween is probably the main one.
And I don't know if it's a tradition, but you guys love peppermint, like at Christmas time. And like last year, like I just stocked up on the peppermint hand soaps and peppermint everything. It was like pumpkin spice latte with peppermint. Now unfortunately I don't have any of that stuff, so who knows. I'm just going to have to suck on a candy cane.
About like 20 boxes of them. But thank you very much for the question. Can you get magic bands delivered to the UK before we travel? If not, where is the best place in Animal Kingdom to buy them, and will a cast member activate them for us? Sadly, you can't get them delivered to the UK.
Nope.
It's not. You can only get them delivered. You pick them up at your resort when you check in. But you can pretty much get any magic band anywhere, and any cast member will activate it for you.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Yes.
Literally.
And even you can even custom design them as well. There are certain shops as well in each of the parks where you can custom design them, and they're really sweet.
Yeah, they're really cool. You get your name on them and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, any shop pretty much does them.
Yeah.
You just need to ask a cast member and they'll activate it for you, like I said.
And you don't necessarily need to activate it there and then. So if you are buying a magic band, especially if you're surprising someone, you know, on a vacation and stuff, you know, in the next year or whatever, you can, you know, you can purchase them.
Yeah.
And give them as a gift.
Yeah.
If you
Cheeky
wanted to.
surprise.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your question. Fake or real Christmas tree?
Real.
Done. Right, next question. Thank you very much for the question. Always real.
Yeah.
Real.
Always.
Always have a real one. We never have a fake one.
I'm hoping for a squirrel in my living room.
Real Christmas tree it is, ladies and gents. No fake ones in this place. Thank you very much. But thank you
There
very
might
much.
be the odd fake one, like little cute little
No,
tree.
but I mean at the main tree.
Yeah, but the main big tree.
Big tree.
Big tree.
It's
Is
always real.
Yeah.
So, but thank you very much for your question. We see you eating some amazing food in America. But what are your favourite dishes over in the UK? What foods do you both hate? For me, apparently it's mushrooms and tomatoes. Whoa. I love mushrooms and tomatoes.
Well, we'll start with the ones that we hate. Okay, I have a phobia of jelly. I cannot stand it. It's just weird. It's just really weird. Anything that wobbles like 10 times, like bleh, no. Blah, 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 no. Also, goat's cheese. Hate that.
Also, you do hate another thing.
What?
That is very Christmassy related. That you don't
Sprouts.
like it on its own.
Hate sprouts.
You hate Brussels sprouts. I love.
But to be honest, I don't mind. But
Yeah.
to be honest, I don't mind sprouts when it's added as an ingredient. If it's added as an ingredient, it's fine. But if it's boiled to its last little tiny breath, and it's just boiled its soul out, it's not great.
Everyone can relate to overcooked Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
They just taste bleh.
Yeah, I hate goat's cheese. Goat's cheese to me, it tastes like farmyard. It just tastes like the smell of farmyard, if you get what I mean. It's just not right. It's not right. But our favourite dishes, we love a good Sunday roast.
Yeah, we love it
Oh,
sometimes. Yeah.
love
Roast
good
beef,
Sunday roast.
Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah,
Up my
yeah.
alley.
If you're from America or any other countries that had never had a Sunday roast before, you've not lived, because it's just amazing. It's pretty much like Thanksgiving every Sunday. It's a big family meal. It's a meal that everyone comes together after a long, busy week and all that stuff. You're meant to come back to like your mum's house on a Sunday and just eat.
Yeah, and you can have. It doesn't have to be a particular meat. It can be anything. It could be chicken, beef, lamb, pork. It could be anything. It doesn't matter. There's no particular standard. But you always have to have.
Says the person who says no mashed potato on my plate. It's got to be roasts.
Because it's a roast dinner. Everything's roasted.
It's a potato.
You want variety, don't you? I just like roast potatoes.
I want texture.
I just want my roast potatoes and Yorkshire pudding and gravy. I like sausage and mash. Fish and chips I have to be in the correct mood for.
Yeah.
But I don't. My favourite thing actually is shortbread. Oh.
He is a sucker. I like meringues. I like etames. Love etames.
The only thing I don't like, the one thing I can't stand is cherry tomatoes. Because I hate when you eat it and it
You
bursts in
hate
your
every
mouth.
type of tomato though.
Well, no, I don't mind.
You
like,
leave them out. I see you. Leaving them out.
Cherry tomatoes I can't stand because I hate it bursts in my mouth. It's like a little pimple in my mouth. But thank you very much for your question. Hey Steph and Dave, just want to say I love your vlogs. And this is a bit of a tricky question, but I want to go to Disneyland Paris for just one day and come back the same day. Is it possible? Because I really want to go, and I love Disney so much.
I think it is.
Yeah, could quite easily do it.
I think it is. We wanted to try and do a 24-hour challenge with that.
We did want to, yeah. We would think, well, maybe in the future.
Well, maybe in the future we might actually try it. You have to plan it. You have to really, really plan it on what time your plane is, what time your transfers are, or if you're going to go on the Eurostar will take about 2 hours, while unlike the plane, it could take, especially if you live in the south, it could take about 40 minutes to fly. It's quite quick. It's brilliant. It's even quicker than getting a train from Southern Rail. Oh, Dick! You have to kind of think to yourself what rides you would definitely want to go on, and what parade you want to see. But I mean, if for example you were going to be there for the Big Thunder Mountain launch opening, then you know, even we thought of trying to get there on the day, but we actually can't. Yeah, it is doable, but you have to really plan it, I reckon.
It's doable.
Anything is possible.
Hope that inspires you to maybe do it. Let us know if you do it.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for the question. I noticed that you don't drive anywhere. How easy is it to get around using public transportation from door to door? Is the Disney transportation from the airport a long wait, crowded? Is it cheap to get to a taxi? Sorry for the extended questions, but nobody seems to talk about it, and myself and my partner don't drive.
So yeah, we don't actually drive when we're in America. The fact is that it's only me that actually knows how to drive. And when I'm on holiday, I mean, I don't want road rage. I have really bad anxiety, and when you're on an 8-hour, 9-hour flight and you've had a bit to drink and you're a little bit jet lagged, it sounds really selfish of me, but personally I would rather get, you know, an Uber or a taxi, or, you know, transfers to my hotel, and I can just relax and I don't have to deal with the I-4, because the I-4 can be an absolute mayhem.
The one thing we can state now is, because of the people saying door to transport, Ubers you could never get from the airport. Now you can. They've just introduced the fact that you can get Orlando International transfers. You could never get them in, but you could always...
You could never pick one up there. You could always get dropped off at the airport, but you can never get one picked up.
Yeah, but now it's changed. It's pretty much open now. So that kind of helps out a little bit more, because a Mears taxi, when we got it last time, was about $50-$60. So it could be a little bit cheaper for you, and that's really good. You've also got other options. You've got iTrolley on the International Drive. Disney transportation is good, but it's about an hour from MCO. Yeah. It's an hour away from MCO because they go to different resorts. We'd say that Uber is a really great option for you, because it is a real good money saver. Yeah. And the Disney transportation is really good. It's just it is a bit of a wait.
There's another reason why we don't drive as well is, with, you know, yeah, you could get free car hire, but then the insurance on top of that, and then to pay for petrol, and then, you know, and then it just gets to the point where it's like, well, we kind of worked it out of how many times we would actually use that car, and how many times when we will drive, kind of work out how much it would cost. And to be honest, with us using taxis, would cost pretty much the same as having insurance.
Pretty much.
It was almost like one of those of, do you know what? I'm not going to drive. I'm not going to do anything. We will probably drive once. Like, if we were to ever, like, go off to a beach or anything like that, we would hire out a car. You know, definitely. But it will only just be for one day. Yeah, pretty much for one day. But you can easily... We've survived off transportation easily, and it can be done. So do not worry there. But hopefully that answers your question. Thank you very much. Yeah. And another thing to actually add is, if you are going to get an Uber or a taxi or anything over to Universal and you're staying on Disney property, our best bet is to try and get as close to the I-4 as possible. So, you know, if you head over to Disney Springs, get a taxi or an Uber from there, and then that way it's quick and easy and straight there. Yeah, pretty much. Well, thank you very much for your question. How about a Disney cruise? Yeah, I would love to. It's there on some sort of, it's on our wall somewhere, like around here. Like, one day we'll have it there, but I'm a little bit skeptical though of cruises, because I don't really like being confined too much in one spot. And knowing me, I'll end up with the flu, and then I would just spread like wildfire, and then I'll be quarantined in the cabin. And I'll be quarantined, and you know, but yeah, no, it is definitely something. But yeah, I think it would be like a 3-day cruise. Yeah, something short, not like a long cruise trip. I agree with Steph. Like, you know, because of Disney World, you've got so many parks and so many things to do. You can go to Universal. On a cruise, you're stuck on a boat. Even as a big, it is a big boat. It's a big cruise ship. Sorry, I can see myself just sitting on the
deck and just
Getting fat while eating.
Yeah, pretty much. So, but we'll definitely do a cheeky 3-day little add-on to our holiday one day in the future. But
just trying to find the right price for it.
Exactly. But thank you very much for your question. Which park has better Christmas decorations? Ooh, Walt Disney World or Disneyland Paris?
I would actually say Paris.
Paris, I think, because Paris has the sort of it goes across
the decorations that go across Main Street.
Because they used to have it in Walt Disney World, but they've stopped it because of the parade of Fantasy Parade.
Yeah, the Festival of Fantasy Parade. Yeah,
that kind of is too tall, so it kind of cuts it off, so they had to get rid of it. I think it's better there, and besides decorations, I just think because of the weather, it really makes you feel that you're in Christmas.
Because it's more of a European Christmas tradition they kind of go with as well, and that's the kind of traditions that we're used to.
Yeah.
And because it's really cold, and the way that they make a celebration of lighting up the tree, and
true.
I actually kind of like the Christmas festivities over in Paris.
The only thing I do miss is the toy soldiers.
Yeah.
They don't have the toy soldiers in Disneyland Paris like they do in Disney World, but they kind of compensate it with the snowmen. But thank you very much for your question. If you could replace a country pavilion, what would it be and why? I would replace Morocco.
Okay.
And I would either put, because you were thinking of this country as well, so I'm kind of stealing yours. Australia or New Zealand.
See, I was going to take away the trading post, the African trading post, and change that to Australia. That should be more of an Australian thing or a New Zealand thing.
Because that would be really cool.
That would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
Love that.
So that's the country that we would replace.
Thank
you very much for your question. Steffi, I'm ordering some bath bombs from your favourite place, Lush, for Christmas gifts. What are some of your favourite Lush bombs?
Oh, my favourite Lush bomb. Well, I really like the bubble baths.
Okay.
I love the bubble baths. The bath bombs, I love the Golden Wonder one, and it looks like a golden parcel, and then when you put it into the water it turns into this beautiful green sort of shimmery thing, and then you spend about an hour going, ooh, look at this water. I love that. I love the comforter bath, bubble bath as well. I use that the night before something exciting happens the next day, so if I'm going on holiday or anything like that, so that smell always reminds me of I'm going away. But they're my two big major ones.
Okay. They're the ones you always have to get.
Yes, and like the shower gels as well, Lord of Misrule. I love that one. That's a really nice Christmassy one.
Thank you very much for the question.
Yeah.
And we hope you let me know what yours is as well. If you have any favourite Lush bombs, that's in the comment section below. You can tell us what you have, and then Steph can have a look and go, ooh,
but there are so many. There are like so many.
But thank you very much for your question. Would you ever consider going to Disney Florida for Christmas instead of Halloween?
Now we used to do it. We used to do it when at the end of Halloween and then the beginning of Christmas. So we kind of covered all of them.
But because they got rid of my favourite show, Osborne Lights, it kind of it hit me right there. No, that's not.
And then we kind of thought, well, if you were to go to one celebration, which one would it be? And
we both agreed with Halloween.
Halloween is like pretty awesome.
But but one thing I will say is, if there was ever an opportunity for us to go to Disney for actual Christmas, as in Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, on the official days, I would do it, 100%. The only reason why we don't do it is just because work with our jobs, the jobs that we work in, like Christmas isn't
Would you do it every Christmas then?
If I could, that'd be pretty amazing.
See, I kind of miss the cold.
Yeah,
I will miss the cold, and I will miss a really good Christmas dinner.
You'll be able to have a Christmas tree, will you?
And I won't have a real Christmas tree.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do it as a one-off, as an experience. Maybe not every year, just to try it out and then see what we go from there. But I would like to try it, definitely. Yeah. 100%. But asking us to, that's too hard. Those two, it's like asking.
It's like no mince pies. You will have no mince pies, Dave.
Mince pies.
Like you've got some fluff on you.
There you go. Thank you very much for the question.
Thank you.
And we're thinking of staying in Caribbean beach resorts, but what moderate resorts would you recommend and why? French Quarter.
Yeah, Port Orleans French Quarter. Yeah. I absolutely adore that little place. I think it's the most sweetest thing in the world, and they serve really good menus.
They do.
Yeah.
The reason why I like that resort the most is because it feels small, like compared to Caribbean Beach. Caribbean Beach is massive. Yeah. It's huge. But like compared to, it feels like it's nice. You know, it's not going to be too busy. I did like Colorado Spring, That was quite a nice resort.
Yeah. It does, yeah, that's another big one though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And it can be really quite conferencey, so there'll be a lot of business people around.
That's true.
But, I mean, the pool and everything like that is pretty spectacular over there.
Really cool.
But, no, if I was to choose one, it would definitely be French Quarter.
Yeah, just the theming of it, it always reminds me, because it's meant to be based on New Orleans.
Yeah.
So like, the first thing I think of New Orleans is Princess and the Frog, which is an awesome film. And you know, it's really cool. The pool's really nice. You've got the big eel sort of slide. It's lovely, really, really good. And you can get the boats to like Disney Springs, and it's really good. So it's really cool. Lots of transport options as well for you.
Yeah.
So, but thank you very much for the question. And that's it. That is
it for this year.
Next year there'll be another one. But we want to thank you all, guys, for all your questions that you asked. Sorry we couldn't get to them all. We'll be obviously doing the one in the new year of 2017.
Yeah, so if you've got any questions, pop them all down below. And we want to take this opportunity as well to say hello to all of our new subscribers that we've just recently had, and to all of our current subscribers as well for supporting and getting involved and commenting and liking and sharing. If it weren't for you guys, we wouldn't still be continuing with this, and we actually do these videos for you guys. So truly we are
thankful.
So thankful for you guys, and we love each and every single one of you.
I have to say, this trip that we went on was probably one of the best trips I've been on.
Yeah.
And the people that we've met, if you all watched this video and we met you there, it was amazing meeting you. If we didn't get to meet you, I'm really sorry, but it was amazing meeting so many of you guys. It really made the trip a highlight.
And if we didn't get to see you, never say never. You don't know what will happen in the future. So we shall cross paths one day. Indeed. We will meet. We've been blown away by all the support, and as well we've made some fantastic friends as well.
Incredible year.
It's been a roller coaster of a year.
Lots of emotions, and just it's been fantastic. But thank you very much for watching today's video. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, to be notified of future videos, hit the bell button. It will notify you when all of our new videos come out, including the vlogmases that we're doing at the moment. Yes. So thank you very much for watching today's video.
And just to let you all know that we are heading over to our 10,000 subscribers, and if you didn't know, this man will get his chest, wherever it is, his chest waxed.
I've got hair.
Because he said at the beginning of the year, I'll just wax my chest if I got to 10k.
Just show that the chest. But yeah, I will be waxing my chest when we hit 10,000. For some reason,
he wishes he didn't say that now.
I wish I could go back to the past and just stop myself like Martin. If I just stop.
Back in the past of when was it? January, February time. You said that on Periscope.
I did, yeah. And I was like, it's said now. It's too late. And then someone reminded us. And I was like, oh. I remember saying that.
Yes, you did.
So help us out, hit the goal, and then we'll really be grateful.
Yeah.
And you can check out more of our videos that's coming up within the next few months by hitting the red button, like I said. So thanks so much for watching. Bye.